we have to do this again, I guess so. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Democrat election deniers.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's a real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look,
You know, when it comes to politics, Larry Elder is one of those individuals that I just take my hat out to him. I say this man is not only is he a good talker, he's a fax machine, and he just knows how to address the matters for what they are. That takes years of experience, study, and reading. So I don't know what it's like to have the mind of Mr. Larry Elder, certainly, but I appreciate some of the stuff that he talks about. He's helped me a lot to see things from a whole nother perspective. A lot of things that I used to think from a Democratic perception has certainly helped me to see things. Hey man, there's more to the story than what you were told. And Larry Elder has been one of those guys. And having watched Uncle Tom 1 and Uncle Tom 2, that's my guy. Okay, let's just put it that way. That's my man. All right, friends. So I hope you're ready for this one. I got another good one for you from Larry Elder. I haven't done one of his for a minute. This one is entitled, "The Left is Doing What to Twitter Now?" But he's going to go into some election denier stuff as well that I was like, have you ever heard like a lot of people say that the rights or the Republicans are election deniers? But wait till you see what this man is talking about, because he's going to blow your mind. And by the way, if you happen to be new to this channel, make sure you like and subscribe to this page. Click the bell icon for more of my notification uploads, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the heart of this message. We have Larry Elder with another one here. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the program. I'm Larry Elder. Holiday season is here, and I'm proud to bring you one of the best holiday gifts you will ever get this year. That's right, for the first time on the Larry Elder Show, I'm hosting a holiday giveaway, and not just any giveaway. These gift boxes are prepared and signed by yours truly, the great Eldersky. So you definitely do not want to miss this. Simply go to winlarry.com to join the giveaway. And do not wait. I will announce 3 winners live on the Larry Elder Show on Epic TV on December the 8th. Again, go to winlarry.com to join the giveaway. I wish you the best of luck. Here's what civil rights leader Rashad Robinson, president of a group called Color of Change, said after meeting with Elon Musk, during which time these, quote, civil rights leaders discussed their concern that Musk would not curb hate speech. Robinson tweeted, quote, "Taking the necessary actions to stop hate speech on Twitter is not rocket science, but failing to do so will put human lives at risk and further unravel our democracy." Oh my goodness. Robinson also said this: misinformation, disinformation, hateful rhetoric, online harassment, and other results of an almost entirely unregulated tech sector are not just abstract principles or debates. They are matters of life and death, safety and harm, freedom and oppression. We will continue to hold Musk accountable to the evidence of Twitter's negative impact on Black people and our freedoms, even as his many cheerleaders try to deny them. Oh my God, hide the women and children. And NAACP president.
It's crazy how wild these people have gone after Elon Musk, especially when they were among the advocates, the lovers of Elon, when he was doing things for climate change and SpaceX and, you know, electric cars. Elon Musk was the savior of the world, and he is sponsoring, helping the war in Ukraine, and even some of his satellites are being used for these things. They love them when he does the things that they agree with, but they hate him just over his desire to have a platform open for discussion, for free speech to be respected. Now, no, are we talking about violent speech or hate speech? I don't know what they refer to as hate speech anyway, but it's just to be able to talk about things differently from different angles. There is a dire enemy against free speech in our culture, and they are ready to kill Elon Musk if they could. Just over that in itself, I recently found out that Apple wants to pull the Twitter app from the Apple Store, and they want to pull ads down from Twitter. So they want to bankrupt the entire app. Why? Because you can't have free speech. You can't have opposite thoughts. I was like, Lord, have mercy.
Derek Johnson warned, quote, any content or account promoting election denial and other harmful lies about election results cannot be allowed to exist on his platform. As long as hate, misinformation, and disinformation spread across Twitter, the bird cannot be free.
Wow, what a rhetoric. On his platform, and you get to dictate what the man chooses to do. When Twitter was owned by whoever they were owned by, you said that was a private company. You can't say nothing. Now Elon Musk owns Twitter as a private owner. You say you can't. You can't do what you do. When they were censoring Republicans, you said that was privately owned. They had the right to do it. Now Elon takes over and say, I want free speech. You say, no, we can't have that. The bird cannot be free. What kind of hypocrisy is that? Double standard is this?
What's this? I'm holding in my baby brown libertarian fingers a pair of MyPillow slippers. It is so soft. It is so luxuriant. And by the way, they come in different styles.
Yeah.
And of course, different colors. But wait, here is the granddaddy of them all, the MyPillow, or is that redundant? You get them in different sizes, and you've never slept on anything so soft.
Yes,
and
Larry.
I also have
Larry.
in my baby brown libertarian fingers the 6-pack MyPillow towels, hand towels, and face cloth, or as they say in the UK, flannels.
Baby brown
Just call
libertarian
the number
fingers.
on the screen or go to mypillow.com and be sure to use promo code ELDER. But finally, I'm holding this higher because I've been told you held it too low. These are the Giza Dream bed sheets, the finest cotton in the world. He scoured the world and found it somewhere in the Middle East. I kid you not. And mine is in white because, after all, I'm the black face of white supremacy. Whatever color would I get? But you can get different colors
He said-
and different sizes because guess what?
He owns
Beds
it.
come in different sizes. So click on the number on
black
your screen
face of white
or go to
supremacist.
mypillow.com and use promo code ELDER. I'll be right back. Do we have to do this again? I guess so. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Democrat election deniers.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
How can you win with Russian
wow.
interference, though?
That's a
That's
real
what I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I have an objection. I object to the 15 votes from the state of North Carolina. I object because people are horrified.
He's an illegitimate president.
Do you believe Trump is a legitimate president?
What I believe is that there's no question that the outcome of this election was affected by the Russian interference.
There absolutely is a cloud of illegitimacy.
So that legitimacy is in question, yes.
So that was a very tainted election. And And in that sense, it's illegitimate.
Why do you think the president...
And they say only the Republicans are election deniers. This is crazy business, man. This is what I call dirty business. And they style Republicans election deniers. Wait a minute, these Democrats did it too. Two sides of the same coin. Politics is full of hypocrisy. Lord have mercy.
Going to such great lengths to essentially prove that he beat you?
Because he knows he didn't. He knows he's an illegitimate president.
Stolen emails, stolen drone, stolen election. Welcome to the world of unprecedented Trump.
So do you believe President Trump is an illegitimate president?
Based on what I just said, which I can't retract.
And Stacey Abrams, who has denied her election for over 2 years, denied that she denied it.
So this is your second run against incumbent Brian Kemp for governor, and polls show a tight race, especially the poll this morning. Now, when you lost in 2018, you didn't traditionally concede, which I appreciated, because you cited voter suppression. Are you confident that this will be a free and fair election and not a repeat performance of what happened before?
So I appreciate the question and the framing. I have never denied that I lost. I don't live in the governor's mansion. I would have noticed.
I have never denied that I lost. I don't live in the government's mansion. I would have noticed. Here's Ms. Abrams.
And despite the final tally and the inauguration and the situation we find ourselves in, I do have one very affirmative statement to make. We won.
Without voter suppression,
we won.
Stacey Abrams would be the governor of Georgia. Andrew Gillum is the governor of Florida.
You refused to concede and say that you lost. Do you stand by that decision today?
Absolutely. The election was not fair. The process was not fair.
If Stacey Abrams doesn't win in Georgia, they still...
Wow. Did she see these videos? Does she even remember those videos that she recorded? Oh goodness, the hypocrisy. I don't know what to do with politicians. They need to be prayed for.
It's clear. It's clear.
I think that Stacey Abrams' election is being stolen from her.
It was not a free and fair election.
Brian Kemp stole the gubernatorial election from Georgians and Stacey Abrams.
But will I say that this election was not tainted, was not a disinvestment and a disenfranchisement of thousands of voters? I will not say that.
So here's the deal. Republicans who question the integrity of elections are called election deniers.
Yep.
Democrats who question the integrity of elections are called Democrats. I call them election deniers.
Mr. Markham, are you here in connection with the Watergate burglary? I'm not here.
And that's the elder statement. I'll be right back. I know you love...
Oh my goodness. I love me some area elders. Election deniers. There goes my thumbnail. Yeah, this is another level of hypocrisy, I will say. It's actually repulsive. They are more ready to blackball those they disagree with, calling names to the Republican Party, right? But they themselves are guilty of the same crimes. Have you ever read Matthew 23, 23rd chapter of Matthew? It's good to read that, like the woe Pharisees, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, you know, and it's good to read that. You will see a lot of that. Some of the woes could fall in line with a lot of these politics stuff that's happening today. But I say that to say this, and again, politicians have their flaws, but again, some of them are good. Some of them I truly believe they are God ordained. So I don't put every one of them in this basket and just say they're no good, but I don't believe that. But be prayerful. Be prayerful about your decision. I wanted to read Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place. beholding the evil and the good. That's it. That's it. Evil and good, or under the supervision of God. That's why I don't care about what these people are saying. I'll listen and support and comment and make my stand on issues and values that matters to me and my family and the benefit of my country. Because I know ultimately can't trust any man, not supposed to anyway. Because the abomination and double standard, the hypocrisy, it's all over the place. So what am I going to do? I'm going to trust God ultimately. And then as God leads me, I will make my vote. I will support those whom share my values, who I am impressed to believe is being led by the Spirit of God. And we have to be prayerful about this, because there's no perfect individual out there. But if you're going to call somebody an election denier and you are guilty of the same crime, God is watching. He sees the level of hypocrisy that is being displayed. But much more could be said about that. But I will say, take it one step further. What about your life and my life? Does God see the evils that we do? He does. Not only does he see the evil, so we don't have to run and hide because God sees our evil ways, but he sees the good that we do as well. And I want to give you a word of hope. Keep on doing what is right. Even when nobody's watching. God is. Live with a free conscience every day, even when nobody's watching. God is. Live your life with a consciousness of God's presence. Live in the mindset that God is here with me, because he is. And make decisions accordingly. He knows your heart. He knows when you do good, even when you are unnoticed by others, unappreciated, misunderstood. Don't be discouraged. God knows you, and God sees you, and God will reward you for all the goods that you do. And the same is true for evil, my friend. So I'll let you work with that. All right. Thank you so very much, Larry Elder, for another one. This was powerful. Make sure you like and subscribe to the page if you enjoyed this reaction video. I love me some Larry Elder. Until next time, friends, and as always, remember to look unto Jesus to live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.